I have been studying the law of attraction and listening to you through recordings and books, and I know that we are magnets through our energy. My question is, where does contrast come from? Do we also attract contrast?
You attract everything, every particle of the universe, every particle of it, every thought, everything has wanted and absence of wanted. That's the contrast necessary to focus desire into creation. Anything that exists has an absence factor. So there is abundance and lack of it, or wellness or lack of it. So,
is there anything that's random in the universe?
Give us more a definition of random. In other words, do things happen by chance or by luck? Never. Law of attraction manages all of it, always. Always has, always will. Occasionally, especially in the early days, Esther would say, please tell me that I can be the exception to this. But that's the nice thing about the law of attraction. It is so consistent. So once you identify how you're feeling with what you're getting, then you really are in control of what you allow in. It's hard to accept that you're asking for the stuff that you don't want that you're getting. In other words, when we say to people, you get what you think about whether you want it or not, and people don't really like that idea. We say, you create your own reality, and when things are going well, they say, yay, and when things aren't, they say, no, there's something amiss in that statement. And we say, we didn't say you wanted to create it, but we do say you created it. And once you accept that, and then put together how this felt and what came, then you can start doing it deliberately. And deliberate creation is so much more fun than just creating by default, just thinking any old thought because everybody's thinking it and then getting the results of it and then complaining about it. That's no fun.
So with health, like physical pain, that sort of thing?
Everything. What pain is just exaggerated negative emotion. We say, you don't like it when we say it, but we say it. You don't like it when we say it, but we say it. If that doesn't feel so good and you keep focusing on it, don't worry, it will get worse. But we also say, if you focus on that and it feels good and you keep focusing on it, don't worry, it will get better. Your focus, your attention, your continuing attention is what causes momentum. So if you've got a habit of feeling vulnerable or victim, and even though you're justified in it, in other words, something you didn't want happened, we're not saying that you don't have a reason, but if you're focusing on something that you don't want and it becomes that habit of thought, then what you want just keeps not getting there for you. It's just the way it goes. It's the way the law of attraction is. That which is likened to itself is drawn.
Thank you for explaining that.